Got a nice cup of coffee, me. Hell yeah. Been playing for 5 hours and I've been stuck in the catacombs for how long? Oh, Sigrid. How much different are you than Sigrid? Oh, you got range. I don't like this silent authority just slowly walking towards me. Oh, stage. Oh no, that was like a counter shield? I don't know what that was. Ooh, I should heal. Well, that still hurt, okay. Nope, I'm too slow on my reactions. Stage 2? Okay. I might actually die this time around, because, like, I don't know how much different you are than Sigrid. Significantly different than Sigrid, okay. You carry a lot of similarities, but you're not much different. No! Oh! You fucking tried. You tried. I'm sorry for everything. I was not worthy of being the priestess's guardian. I thought I had found a way to protect her from the blight. In the end, my only choice was to flee. The blight washed over the land like an ever-consuming wave. Sheep and shepherds of the cathedral alike all eventually became blighted. Now, my body feels not quite my own, a stranger within my own flesh. Foul mages and their blasted potion, I was meant to be their guardian. Protector, the White Priestess, now turned brutal killer. Madness? Is this the work of the blight? Or who I truly am inside? Sigrid, if I could see you, before there's nothing left of me. You were the one I truly wished to protect. My beloved sister, I only wished. Guardian Silva. Chain attacks by hammer. Hold the charge and attack. Charge attacks cause more damage and cover a wider area. Silva became a guardian to protect her beloved sister, knowing full well it would separate them. She took on the burden of guarding the priestess. Guardian's wings. Grounded or in the air, press the right trigger. Guardian Silva's blighted wings enhance evasive ability. Allows a nimble dodge slide to get out of harm's way. The mighty blighted wings of Guardian Silva grant swiftness for artful dodges, whether grounded or in the air. Action last rites. When SP gauge is full, press up on the D-pad plus a desired button, desired main skill. Ancient power awakens after the White Priestess took on an incredible amount of blight. The defiled souls of the Blighter are unleashed to wreak havoc as they did in life once more. Build SP gauge by attacking enemies. Press up on the D-pad plus the desired main skill button once it's full before last rites and inflict tremendous damage. Which shows Silva. It's like the guardian of the White Priestess of the Fount. Then we must be close. The blight spreads even further. Ever further. It is said the priestesses have hold over the senses, despite the blight. But it seems far too much for anyone to bear. Yeah. As important as purification is, a priestess must also think of herself. I dare not say it, but you might be the last of your kin. There will be no shame in running from all this. No one remains who could condemn you if you did. For my part, I want you to live, to leave this land behind. You never should have awakened. Yet now our fate is in your hands alone. I'm sorry. Only you can end the curse of the eternal blight. At the farthest reaches, in a distant spring, there are waters yet untainted, clear and blue. This is tenacity. Purify Guardian Silva. So now I get a genuine air dodge. But this is more like the Hollow Knight dash than anything, because it feels more accurate. Because they can double jump and they can do that. The Guardians, everyone, they've all been consumed by madness. But now we got a new main skill, which I am ultimately curious about. Guardian Silva. Honestly, this is a main skill, not like a sub skill like Sigrid is. So maybe I just get rid of Sigrid at that point. How does this work? Okay, that's pretty nice. Guardian Silva. In Silva's memories. Who can we enhance? We can't enhance any main skill. We can't enhance a sub skill. We can't upgrade our Umbral Knight. This is still sitting in this room, and I'm like, what? Oh, right, duh. Can I even reach that? No, I can't. Oh. I need a dash skill, that's why. Also, level 41. Fuck, I'm getting pretty powerful right now. Oh, hold on. If you're in water, you... Oh, you can't hold the charge if you're in water. You just immediately let it go. Maybe I'm supposed to... Yeah, there we go. Dash and then jump out of that. Okay, that was easier than I thought it'd be. Oh, that's a step. Doesn't look like it. Holy spring water. Increases the potency of the healing prayer. A bottle of water drawn from the fountainhead. A spring in the hinterlands where the White Priestess of the Fount was born. It is said the priestess was named after the place of her birth. and named so just like the priestess that came before her. Also, yeah, since that boss fight, I'm noticing you can see more blight in our hair. I think at the beginning of the game, our hair was... That's the one way. At the beginning of the game, our hair was a pure white. A pure, clean white. Now it's just getting darker because we've been inhaling so much of the blight. Also, we could just go back. Like, I don't need to go way around. Also, like, at this point, we might just get a bunch of main skills. Because I'm noticing most of our main skills are either, like, infinite uses versus, like, Dark Witch of Lane, which is in fact limited, but we got 4 main skills, and they're all, like, in our queue in some way or another. And also, I kind of like this setup. Like, I get rid of Sigrid for Silva, but I think Silva is probably better than Sigrid is. But Sigrid did give me more consistent damage, which is probably the only thing I liked about Sigrid. Are you a runner? No, you're not. Okay. Also, there's a thing down here I was curious about. Just break the ones I need. And that's a text from the group. Hold on. Not important. I'm not sure if you heard that, but at this point, I don't really care. Like, as far as you guys are aware, you're not going to hear anything about that message, like, ever. It's not important to anyone. Other than me and the gang, I suppose. That hurt a lot. Cool. Now, why did I do that? Well, because I wanted to see what it was like. Okay. Jeez. Oh, just barely. Honestly, though, I may just bring back Sigrid for one reason and just put it here instead. Because that is inconsistent, if nothing else, and I don't really like keeping that there. I may drop that one for the one I'm thinking. God, that is nice. The White Priestess statue increases the maximum number of uses of healing power by 1. A statue of the White Priestess of the Dawn, unearthed by a follower of the White Parish. She who saved Land's End from the blight became an object of hope and faith. Relic Hunter, attain 10 relics. Meaning that's not a permanent upgrade, that is a small chance upgrade. So these freaking bugs. Nope, I didn't learn my lesson last time, and I wasn't enough apparently, because I'm still getting hit by that. Why am I even bothering? These guys still give me EXP. I can do this. And yeah, that's decent damage, but still. It's not the point, is it? There's still a decent amount of things we can't collect. Oh, right, we still gotta do this. Ow. I think that was the last bench I sat in, so I had to Use a different one. Oh, I almost walked into that. Oh god. Honestly, I feel like they need to... There needs to be a relic that increases dodge distance. Ow. Sounds like, I feel like that's probably the one thing that's missing from this currently is like extended dodge. Also, now I can go this way. There we go. More health. Although I could just... Oh, am I supposed to go over the other side, not over here? Yeah, that kills. Ow. I didn't mean to do that, but oh well. It do be like this sometimes. Ow. I got everything I could. Is this the room I think it is? Yeah, it is the room I think it is. Let me sit my ass down. Relics, because this is a 4 slot? Oh, you know what? Yeah, that makes sense. I think that's completely fair, actually. Considering what it does, like, yeah, it needs a high cost. If that shit was cheap, I'd be suspicious of that. Okay, there's something else in this room. Is there like a note I never saw in here or something? Because like looking around, there's something else in this room and I don't know where that would be. Oh. Okay, I see it now. It's up there. So let's see. We could return to Ossuary because then we could go further to the right. Just because our dash is improved doesn't mean we can't go to the bottom yet. I don't think we can finish the coven because well, I said we can't reach it. We still got a bit of time, and I'll use that time to travel to older areas. There's something here before the crossroads. Because this is one of the red spots we need to collect from. It's like here, I think. Yeah. Chain of Sorcery. There you go. Was he here before? I don't recall that guy being there. Oh, you know what does this do? Fair enough. Well, we got one of these now. We got another chain of sorcerers. We can get more relic slots. Well, we can equip another relic, I suppose. Sit down. What's another one we could equip? We could equip water movement speed. We can do more damage in water. Kiltaeus' ring definitely is useful, but I think I'll wait till I get another slot for that, in which case I'll just use the movement speed one for now. Other than this, we could go north at the crossroads and start exploring more of this area, because we got the drop down move and we got a lot more things we could find here. Really? This still hit? whatever. It's not flawless in my first run, but whatever, we take this, I guess. Break this just like to heal. Also, if you're wondering, I'm not ending the video yet, just let me adjust myself. Usually, I have videos run to about 20-ish minutes, but I'm willing to let this be a longer video because I'm just using this extra time to collect stuff that's like outside of like our current objective, if that makes sense. Ow. I can't sit on this. Yeah, no, I gotta go up here then. Just jump and dash from there, I guess. I don't think that was gonna be like more like a glide and a extended dash, or just a straight sideway dash. That was my bad. I meant to dodge. There we go. There's still more? What? I think I get where it would be, but I need to get over there. But yeah, usually the most amount of time I'll spend on any one video would be like maybe 30 minutes max for this series. Otherwise, I'm usually down to like just give it down to 20 minutes because that's a fair amount of time for this game. I'm not saying it's like bad. I'm just saying like if I can help it, I'd rather keep videos down to 20 minutes rather than 25 or 30. 25 is like the comfortable limit of how long I want these videos to be. So yeah, like 25 minutes is like comfortable. And like anything beyond 25 minutes gets a bit much for this series. But that's my opinion on how this series feels. Because this is like a pretty short game, which is also why I want the videos to also be somewhat short. Nobody's going to understand this because they don't understand like post-production, like video stuff that I had to do. Which is, again, it's not much, but I enjoy what I do at the very least. There's not much left here. We can't go down. We can, but there's no reason to. Looks like a secret wall there, but not. Honestly, I might do that. Taking ancient land, the result, is it the blight itself or is it the end? More health and furious blight. That's it for this room. I'll head back over here and I will check one more room and then I'll be done for this video. Damn it. Freaking slugs. Too soon. But let's see. There's a couple other things I actually want to find out about. How does this work? That's how that works, okay. So let's set... let me go to... Not my relics, my spirits. Let's remove Elder Crypt Keeper and put Seagreed in that slot instead. Because I'm thinking, because sub skills can be used whenever. So I'm thinking maybe when I do this, I could just like set this up and then maybe I can use the shield. That's what I'm thinking, but again, this is like... Here's what I think is going to work, whereas like what might actually work, which is like not at all consistent, but not the point. So I know this is a treasure chest that requires a bit of skill to get to. Well, not necessarily skill per se, but dang it. I did that too soon. Because the treasure chest is a bit further ahead. And the other thing I don't know is when I can actually get it yet. I have an idea on how it could work. Shoot you. Yeah. It's not enough height. If I could get on the roof, maybe. That's the only way I could probably get is if I could get on the roof, which, you know, you can't really do that from here. Ooh, that seems pretty close. Yeah, okay, cool. You can do that. Boom. Bloodstained ribbon. Slightly increases the amount of blight experience acquired. Steeped in blood, this red ribbon is now stained in a deeper crimson. After becoming blighted, the girl held onto her beloved ribbon, tainting it as well. Alright, nice. You know, I'll just let that sit. That's just like a funny image to leave it on. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you come back again tomorrow. There'll always be more Ender Lilies until I beat the game. Which, if you look at the playlist, that's how many videos there are. I upload them all at once, and I just set them up all at once in one go. So, like, yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I hope you see you again for more Ender Lilies. I'll see you guys around. Later.